to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter.
Hello everyone, how's it going?
Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide.
We've got ourselves set up properly now. So I was testing out to see if that bot worked inside of Discord. Seems to work, although I could probably do some configuration of the message to make it a bit fancier maybe in the future. Anyway, how are things going, Team Esterson? Audrey, Jacob, and Genre. Hope you're all doing well.
I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing
Alright, so I have time to play another couple of hours of Persona tonight, it looks like. You didn't really miss out on too much last time. We haven't been to the Palace of Mementos in a while. There really hasn't been a need to. We might have gotten a new mission for Mementos recently, but if we did, there's only like one, I believe. So there's not a whole lot to do. What's that about, Jordan? You can't believe they did that to the voice actor who passed away? Which one? I don't know who it was that passed away. Did this happen recently? And what did they do? I have no idea what you're talking about, what the situation is. But yeah, we're just kind of doing things in the game. We're trying to get ourselves situated for, I guess, the next incursion into a palace, which will probably happen in... Usually takes a couple of weeks between palaces. But we kind of know who the next target is, and that's going to be Sai, it seems. I think I'm saying her name right. But you never really know for sure. So I don't know if we're going to get to that in this part, but we're going to try our best to move along with the fall season, since appropriately enough, the kind of fall from grace they're experiencing is happening in the fall. I guess they probably wrote it that way. Oh, really? So this is something about Thundercats, I guess. One of the old voice actors died, so they portrayed him as a skeleton out of pettiness. Really? Was it intentional, or is that just a coincidence that happened? That seems like a weird thing to do out of pettiness, unless like the writers really hated the dude for some reason. I don't know, maybe he's difficult to work with or something. Still, that is a bit of an odd move. Hello, Cerise. How are things going with you? Welcome, welcome. Cerise, I don't suppose you're much of a Thundercats fan. I never watched it. Isn't that like an older thing? Thundercats? I remember hearing about that a long time ago. It's like an 80s thing, wasn't it? No, you're not? I figured not. I don't know, it's kind of an older thing, I think. I wasn't aware they were still making them. I guess it kind of makes sense, though. Everything old is repackaged and remade again. Kind of figures. Anyway, I hope you're having a good night over there, Cerise. And that things are kind of staying a bit more calm where you are, anyway. Oh, Thunderbirds? If you say so. Oh, it was on another TV show. Okay. Yeah, I know very little about it. I know very little about the situation. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, why they would intentionally go out of their way to mock a dead voice actor, but people have done weirder things, I guess, at this point. Yeah, that's certainly the case, unfortunately. I'm assuming Thundercats is more of an American thing. But I don't really know much about it. It was kind of before my time, I guess. I think it was something that was like in the 80s, mid-80s maybe. I could be totally wrong though. There are some things I just didn't get into. I mean, it's kind of a fact that when you're younger you can't really be into absolutely everything. There's some things you're gonna miss out on. I definitely had to focus on video games. And there were of course some TV series, cartoons and stuff that I was a fan of, but not absolutely every single one of them. I never really got into comic books, which a lot of people my age kind of got into, I guess. And then later on, they became movies, and that became the big thing. But yeah, that's a very strange situation. Unfortunately, you can't really do much about it now. There are a lot of creators like that who, I don't know, they like get control over a property or a franchise, and they think they can do whatever they want with it without regarding the past and what built it up in the first place. And I don't know, that just seems wrong to me. But anyways, moving on from that, I think it's about time we get the stream underway. So before I get started, I will, as always, throw my usual shoutouts there to our YouTube supporters, our Patreon supporters, and whatnot. And that includes our Social Stabber, Seraph Creed, Team SSN, TCAM, And actually, I've been thinking about it because, I mean, technically, JP did, you know, a nice, sizable donation the other day on, what is it, Streamlabs? So, I mean, technically, he would be qualified for that. So, I could probably throw him in there in the future. Yeah, why not? I mean, I'll just mention him verbally for now. I could put him in the little thing later. So, I'll mention JP as well because that was very kind of him on the last stream. Yeah, I kind of agree, Jordan, with what they've done to some of those. For me, at least, it's Star Trek that annoys me. I didn't really care much for the other things to begin with. Star Wars, I just kind of thought was messed up in many ways over its years. Just in different ways, technically. So let's see. I might as well get to the game because, you know, it always takes a while for me to get situated in the game world and figure out what I'm doing. So Plant's doing well. I don't think we can go out.
Hey.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go to sleep and then just wait for things to pass by. Probably should go to the arcade again, see if we can get any more of these little figures or... I don't know what they are. Figures or plushie toys, whatever they are. Things are right there. More travel restrictions are implemented. That's good. Like I said, you kind of have a bit of advantage because it's an island and you can take more precautions with who comes in and whatnot. Up to 8? Yeah. I don't know the population of New Zealand, but I guess it's not that large. So I don't know what 8 is in the context of, you know, overall. Can't see the screen. Is it just you? Did it load yet? I don't know if it did. I will say, Scott, if you're having issues with the stream, you can always try to watch things over on the Twitch site, 'cause sometimes it works a little bit better for people. I have had some people say they had trouble watching it before, and that's why I started uploading on Twitch as well, or streaming to Twitch as well. So if it's just not going to load for you, it looks like it's on for me, in the preview window at least. But I believe the Twitch one will probably work better for pretty much anyone if they're having issues. Hello, AJ, how are you doing? I've been alright. You know, just because we mentioned it a little bit briefly, I will say, today Emily got a message. I already mentioned, I think, the other day about how she had off from work for at least until Monday. And now it's just been extended indefinitely. So we don't know exactly when that'll get resolved. There's no word on that just yet. But for now, yeah. It seems to be the case for a lot of things around here. Oh, so there's nearly 5 million where you live? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. 8 out of 5 million. You know, the good thing is when it's only like a number of people like that, that's not too bad to contain. Assuming there's not like a bunch of people that have it unaware, which unfortunately is kind of the case with this thing, it seems. People with mild symptoms that never realize it. Yeah, and if you need the Twitch link, let me know, but it should be in the description now, or otherwise it's twitch.tv/tryandmorning. And you have Cerise there to keep you company if you do decide to head over. Yeah, that's a conversation a lot of people are having about closing schools and whatnot. It seems the sensible choice, given we don't really know how things will develop. I mean, when you don't know, I guess being cautious is the best way to go forward. Oh, but loaded for you? Okay, that's good. Yeah, sometimes it's just a while to connect.
Okay.
YouTube isn't always the most stable for some reason. So anyway, let's get our character to sleep and get himself ready for the next day, which will probably have some mischief happening, because it's not going too well for our Phantom Thieves. Not right now, anyway. Oh, look,
Yes.
Speaking of.
I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police.
Yeah, poor Cerise is all alone on Twitch right now. What the heck?
The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Yeah, so this is what I was kind of thinking of. He is using some kind of proxy to do this. He's not getting involved himself. He's the mastermind, we'll say. The manipulator. Yep, there we go. Sinking down approval rating again. What were we at? It was like 90. Now we're down to 25. This is so sad. I knew this was going to happen, though, even before we had the incriminating incident happen. I just had a feeling. The atrocious methods. Murdering people. Isn't that the norm for atrociousness? I mean, you would think. I guess it could get even worse. You torture them first, and... Well, I mean, I guess he kind of turned him into a zombie before he died. In a way. A husk or whatever. Alright, so now they're all talking trash about everyone. All of us, anyway. Wasn't that life for you?
What's going on?
Oh, the usual crew. Mr. Worried-looking guy. I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they now consider me a suspect. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Oh no, not the school festival. Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? Oh, hey there, super high school level Yoshi. What's up? Ah, you got a different name on there? So I'm assuming you're Scott. Well, I'll try to keep that in mind, but yeah, I'm probably gonna forget that. It seems to be the norm that a lot of people have different names between YouTube and Twitch. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, since they're such similar sites. Oh, who's this glaring guy? Look at that glare. I mean, changing the date just because of our school all over the news. Moving to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. Oh no, that's not you? Uh-oh, who is it then? What is your name? SHSL Yoshi. Oh, so you're Kawaii Usagi. And Wally2886AJ. I see. I have to write all this down. How many IDs can one person have? Anyway, it'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. Well, anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you. Over on the Twitch site now. Cerise will definitely be happy to have a fellow partner in crime there. Post-festival party. Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? What is the student sharing special? I am also concerned. It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Ah, so if I see Striker Dow, that's Scott. Okay, gotcha. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are these Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what methods they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. I've never seen it before. In a Japanese work of literature. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. Oh boy. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. I remember this somewhat. Morning, son. Please look at this.
Do you know this
Oh
one?
no. I always hated these. What number should be in the... I forget the name right now. Should be in the middle of the square in order to make it a magic square. I hate this stuff. Hey there, Latoya. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Sudoku. That's right. Oh, it's 5. Okay, well, that's easy. My arch nemesis. Numbers, not numbers. No. And multiple ones, too.
This is it.
Somehow I know this is the answer.
Correct.
Amazing. I'm so glad they have that in there. So when you're lazy, you're just like, there we go. I don't have to figure this out myself. Too much work. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 patterns. Yeah, Sudoku was the name. I couldn't think of it. Cerise was on top of things. Oh, no worries about that, Latoya. There's so many people that end up falling asleep midway through the stream, so don't worry about that. Your brother says to work on the outside and work. Yeah, I think that's how we used to do it. I forget how it went. It's been a long time since I ever did those. I forget when it was, but like at some point in, I don't know, maybe it was like the mid-2000s or something, that became a big thing. Back when, you know, people still got newspapers and stuff like that. It's like, oh, look at the Sudoku puzzle. It's so interesting. I remember my mother was into them for a while. But yeah, very interesting. I haven't seen those in a while, though. Wow, really? Morning seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Yes, cheating is the best education. Oh yeah, oh hey! Thank you, Luna Keyblade. Thank you very much once again. For the host. Anyway, you know, I should probably configure that at some point. I think that's like the basic animation they have for that thing. I customized the other ones for YouTube because, you know, that's what we were using at the time. I should probably get that actually set up for some of those Twitch-like things. Like that, for instance. Yeah, and welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh yeah, yesterday I was gonna stream actually a different game. I had well, I had plans involving someone else, and then it kind of didn't really work exactly. So, yeah, it happens sometimes, unfortunately. You must be really smart to be able to answer questions like that. Well, that's not really gonna help us with our knowledge maxed out already. Just need guts and kindness.
All right.
If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? Well, that's just like torturous into finding them. I'd choose the magic squares. Oh, okay. Hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. Fancy. And math doesn't kill anyone. Oh, well, that's a good point, I guess. Oh yeah, you found the Twitch site, Latoya? That's good. Yeah, you might want to follow in there just in case, because like I said, some people eventually have trouble watching on YouTube for some reason. Like, the streams will start buffering or kind of like repeating themselves over for them every once in a while. So if you do have a problem like that, you might want to have the Twitch page saved just in case. Yeah, the murmuring in class, they're always murmuring for some reason. Try-kun, you'd better not be getting help from a talking cat in your desk again. It's only every day in class. I know, Jordan. It's very sad that's what I have to rely on, but hey, so it gets us to pass this grade, I'll take it. Yeah, I always had my mother do that stuff, like that, AJ. Doing like the crosswords and word search. My grandparents probably did too. Something that like people did back in the day a lot more for entertainment and whatnot. The little things like that. Oh, what game I was gonna play the other day? Well, I was gonna do some Majora's Mask with I had been doing a race with someone in that game. We haven't really done it for a while, and we were talking about doing it at some point last week, and I don't know, like we were trying to make plans for it, and they said that they'd probably be able to do it sometime last week, and most likely Monday. I mean, most likely Friday, they said. But then, yeah, it didn't end up happening. Oh well. Yo, JP, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, man? And Brigade Leader Haruhi Suzamiya, welcome again. Hello, Moto. That classic advertising campaign. I have to say, I'm not really surprised either. When I was watching that orphan video, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's definitely gonna get copyright striked. Even though it looked like you did try to, at least I think you did. You tried to manipulate the sound a little bit to make it sound like it was, I forget if it was like fast forward a little bit or like slowed down a little bit, because sometimes that does get around that. But I wasn't surprised because YouTube is able to track that rather well now. Yeah, now we're all fancy, living in this 21st century with these advanced streams. We don't need newspapers anymore. Yeah, I'm staying pretty good right now. I mentioned a little bit earlier in the stream, Emily's job is closed down indefinitely. Yeah, one of the perks of being here in New York, where things are getting crazier and crazier every day, it seems. I have not had to go to the stores, luckily. I did a little bit of extra shopping early in the morning after they announced the they're cutting off the travel, because I figured that was going to be a big thing to set some people off. So we're stocked up for a while at least. And, you know, we'll see how things go in the future. Alright, Luna, take care of yourself. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I feel like that used to work more in the day, Haruhi. That you could edit the videos a bit and kind of get around that. But it seems like they're much more... they have much better ways of sensing that now. Picking that out of videos. Alright, so what are we doing as the school festival's exec committee? Oh, that's right. We're trying to be less suspicious by doing this, but we're probably going to be more suspicious, so... We'll see how this works out. Help with the questionnaires. The ones regarding people who want to be seen as a guest of honor. Okay. Festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Alright, looks like this is what we're going to be doing from now on. Probably be the new meeting ground. Because somehow we're going to be the only kids working on this, I guess. Alright. No worries. Yeah, although it is true that Futaba's going to be at home, so are we going to have the meetings without her? I don't know, maybe we'll still have the meeting somewhere else. Yeah, and Yusuke can't go. No, I guess this won't be the meeting area, because we're not going to have half the people we have in our party. You know, that is a very odd urge there, JP. To play Time Crisis.
Damn it.
I mean, you
Don't
could probably
have
play
time
it
to
on
be
an
doing
emulator or
crap
something
like
now.
this.
If it was not at some point released for consoles or the PC, which it probably has been already. Yeah, that would make a hell of a stream. The Time Crisis stream. Man, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Wow, so they had airplanes turning around and going back to where they took off from? From what country? That doesn't sound good. Every time I watch your stream so far, it's been in the morning in Persona. When are you gonna play a nighttime stage? The nighttime just kind of come naturally. What's weird though is that sometimes they kind of skip the nighttime events, so we'll see what happens. Every now and then they have a sequence where your character's like super busy, so he doesn't really do any other activities. And there's other times where you get a bunch of free days in a row. It's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Striker down now on Twitch. Switching sides. Anyway, we don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep
course not.
mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi.
That name sounds familiar.
Akechi.
Who could that be? Sounds like someone that's sketchy.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
Yeah, I guess you see who the favorite is now.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
Nah, it's gotta be on the phone the whole time.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're always playing as the high school teenager? Yeah. Well, I mean, technically that's the same character. That is his alias that you see in the other world. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, the thing is, we already completed the palace, and we don't really have anything to do mementos. It's kind of weird, this game. That it really is that it's a case where you have very segmented gameplay at times. Because you will have moments where you're really focused on doing the palace stuff, and that's all kind of like RPG stuff. Then you have other times when you're doing the school stuff, and it's more of a kind of like a visual novel in a way, where you're like doing these things with these characters, and it's all about picking choices and seeing who you win points with and whatnot. It's interesting. Gravity Rush? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Well, I think I've heard of it, but I don't really know anything about it, I should say. What it's all about and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, we're all here doing this work. Ryuji, come on. It's kind of a dick
We're
move.
gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess
All right,
that's
yeah,
one
sure.
way of
Have all the
saying
fun.
it.
Gathering
Whoa, look
information.
here. This ain't good.
What?
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised they're not thinking the best stuff about us.
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
We kind of know why, though.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
Damn it.
We have the results.
And the
First
results are?
place is Goro Akechi.
What a shock.
What? Akechi?
Well, if you're paying any attention, you know that was like the only name we were reading out.
What are you so surprised
should've given it
for?
away.
We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Clearly he was not paying any attention whatsoever.
Seriously?
What the hell?
Not some singer or an idol?
That's an interesting way of putting it. Tell them Persona's more like Digimon. Because Persona comes from a virtual world, just like Digimon. Or from a digital world. Is it? They're supposed to be like from a virtual world? I guess kind of. In a way, because they're from his phone app. Actually, I don't know if it's so much as it's the phone app, as that's just like what's connecting him to this other world. I think it is more of a mental thing than a digital thing. At least that's the way that Jordan was kind of explaining it to me. I think the phone's just more like the interface that he's using to connect to this world. I could be totally wrong on that, though. I'm not the lore expert on this. Persona's more like Digimon than Pokemon. Oh, hey, Crednito, how's it going?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
No, it's not too late. We can still rig it.
I knew people would vote for him, but
It was only
this is
completely
way
unanimous.
more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing?
Yeah, that's a good point. A caged animal is a dangerous one. Although it's still probably not a fun situation for the animal itself. Oh, really? In the Persona 4 game, they're inside a TV world. That's weird. It's kind of funny though how it follows kind of the evolution of technology, in a way. You know, Persona 4, it's all about being a TV or whatever. Now everything's about phones. So they kind of interact with the phone to do it.
She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
We have a small accident with the votes. Yeah, they somehow get lost. Yeah, I'm not really sure what she's up to be honest. I guess I'm worried. Yeah, I forgot what it was all
Haven't
about.
Heard from her? I wonder if she's okay.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
That would be ideal. Yeah, and I don't know what that means that they're in the dark dark hour. I thought you said the dark tower. Dark hour tower. It's like what? It's like they're in the Stephen King book?
The Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Okay.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
Yeah, so his change in opinion is actually legit.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group.
Well, at least somewhat.
That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
Yeah, the way Jordan put it is kind of what my understanding has been up to this point. And actually, it does make a lot of sense if you say the Sea of Souls, it connects humanity together. So that does make sense that in one game it's kind of like TV, and in a sense that's a way of kind of like connecting people over great distances together. In this game, it's more of, you know, smartphones and the internet at large, which is an even greater effect, something that connects people together.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Well, if you're actually listening to him while he was drinking here at the cafe, you would notice that he's having that changeover. He's having that changeover about, I don't know, 2 months or so. I'm super stuck on my Okamura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with the shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? but still haven't come up with anything myself. Said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. Well, I guess that's a good way of putting it. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be too particular about our methodology.
What are you staring
Yeah, I
at
guess
your
not.
phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
What? What is Sojiro talking about? As far as he knows, we haven't really been dating anyone. You can tell him pretty much. Maybe that throws him off our trail, but that's kind of silly. Nothing I can say it's a secret, that's just silly. Oh, hello, TCam, how's it going? Don't worry, you're not too late. And as usual, we haven't really done too much so far. This is a very slow-moving game, at least the way that we play it. That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just
Yeah,
a
limited
joke.
catchy appearances. Oh no, like so many other people are trying to limit their exposure to other people these days.
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about, I guess.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Oh yeah, we're totally not involved. Not in any way whatsoever. Don't worry about that.
Well, fine.
Well, that's kind of funny, Jordan, because he sees absolutely everything. He sees all these different personas from all sorts of different mythologies and religions and whatnot. At least our dude. Alright. Oh, UI is back in business? I wonder if we could actually do stuff with him now. Is there anyone else around? He might be the only one tonight. In which case, that'd be nice to actually do something with him. Yeah, I think so. Oh wait, no, Hifumi is here and she has a level up. Okay, sir. Gonna skip him probably once again. And also Oya's here. Well, not here, but in the red light district.
Been searching all along. Confessing while alone.
Such a pain finding him on this list, I swear. I'll check him out while we're in this. So that's a discount he gives us. Oh, Oya's the other one I'm thinking of. Never mind. That's the reporter. I was thinking of, Chihaya, yeah. I always get confused because they're in the same area. Double the money, that's right. The fake Pokemon. Digimon. Wow, so much hatred against Digimon. I didn't really watch Digimon, but I don't really feel any way about it in particular. I don't know, and honestly, it's not like Pokemon's the original thing anyway. They kind of had stuff like that before Pokemon as well. Like these kind of like creature-based series. Pokemon was kind of the one that get the biggest though. In like the mid or later 90s or so. I'm trying to remember. There was a game I played, I forget what it was called, and they kind of had a similar premise with these like virtual monsters you'd raise. And it was kind of like in the earlier part of the 90s. I think it's for the Super Nintendo or something. I'm trying to remember. Let's see if we can look it up really quickly. I'm probably not going to be able to find it out. Because I cannot remember what it's called for the life of me. I don't even know what to look for. I'm like pre-Pokemon monster training games. Of course, it only brings up Pokemon. But yeah, that was kind of thing that was getting big at the time. I remember in another game I played, it was called, I think it was Lufia 2, and that was like a Super Nintendo game. It wasn't mainly like a monster like raising, training, fighting game, but that was an aspect of it where every now and then you'd find like a new monster you would find, and they could be added to your party, and you could kind of have them help you out. But it was also kind of more like Final Fantasy, where you had a full party of other characters who would fight in your battles. Digimon's theme song is the best. It's just so silly and to the point. I'm talking about the American one, which is like Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon, all the champions. It's like, all right, well, we're just going straight to the point about how awesome we are. It's like, we are the best ever. Digimon are better than all these other shows. Just watch Digimon. Screw everything else. All right, so I guess we'll just see Hifumi, since we're probably going to get her new skill soon. And I think her later skill's even better. Yeah, what does the priest sell? Oh, he's not selling anything tonight? Many people visit the confessional. Oh, no. Who knows what that's about?
Good evening.
Oh, yeah, JP. See, that's classic. The Tailspin theme. That's such a classic song. Oh, man. It's such an exciting and, like, action-packed theme song. I don't know if many things have the same kind of themes as they used to. And what else? Darkwing Duck. That's another one. All that stuff. That is so classic. Yeah, we got some passionate defenders of Digimon and some Digimon detractors in the chat. Interesting. I didn't know people could feel strongly enough about that stuff now. It's been like 20 years since those things were at their peak. When someone famous dies, we must go to church and cleanse our souls. Yes. We must pay our respects. Persona users know all about their darker sides as well. They can't hide from themselves. Also, just as you could tame a shadow into a persona, did you know that a persona can change back? No, I didn't know that. It's almost frightening. Alright, let's see if we have time for this. Well, I can always make the time. Let's do it.
Thank you very much.
Check.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, ban anyone for having an opinion on the matter. But eventually that is at the point where you have to come to agree to disagree on your feelings for a franchise or something that someone likes or doesn't like. Otherwise, the discussion doesn't really go anywhere other than kind of like pointless arguments. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is complete. Oh no. You've been completely played. But to think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. Goodness. You've improved considering that you endured the climbing silver so early in the match. I have no idea what any of this means. I have nothing on this game. Oh my god, Jason. That is such a horrible reference. Well, I don't know what Pokemon Go is, but I know we should Pokemon Go to the polls. Oh my god. I can't believe someone would say that. That was so stupid. That was just pure cringe. Thanks for reminding me about that. The determination I'm sensing from you is something I missed it. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it'll draw a lot of attention, especially after the article. Shogi is something that I guess is popular in Japan. I guess it's like kind of their traditional strategy game. I suppose. I don't actually know. You know, it's funny enough. There was a game that I played a little bit of in the past called Brave Fencer Musashi. And you don't play shogi in it, but there's actually a part where it becomes relevant to the storyline to solve a puzzle later on. And you can go to this this very flamboyant librarian who like teaches you a little bit about the game and the strategy of it. I don't remember a single thing because it's been a long time since I played that game. And when I was doing the Let's Play of it, I didn't really get that far. But it actually reminds me of the game, and I kind of want to get back to it at some point. Because it's such an oddball game, it's really out there. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess I'm a bit scared, though. I feel like she doesn't believe in luck when it comes to this. So I don't think that'll go anywhere. It's almost a relief. Don't let your guard down. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with liking multiple shows like that. I mean, the thing is, they're so similar. I don't know. It's kind of almost silly to feel otherwise. Plus, we all know that the best out of all of those things was clearly Yu-Gi-Oh! Clearly, completely owns both of those things twice over. And there's no disputing that fact. If you disagree, I'll just point to Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, which I think I referenced like 100 times over many Let's Plays. Not sure what to pick for this one. Yes, JP, Yu-Gi-Oh! The king of all of those like early 2000s kids anime crossovers that came from Japan to America and really started taking off. I'll say it's almost a relief, but I don't really know for sure. Oh, we got 2 points at least. That's good. I apologize if I gave you the impression I was above such seriousness. Well, we wouldn't think you're above any seriousness. Of course. I hope I've not become unreliable, considering I'm your teacher. Oh yeah, of course, TCAM. DBZ Abridged is another thing I saw, and I think a lot of people saw. That was a very it's kind of like a watershed moment for the Abridged series on YouTube. That's kind of like the defining one in a lot of ways. I think I don't remember how much I watched of it, because I think they took a hiatus for a while and then I stopped watching them, but that was a really fun Abridged series. I also liked Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged. That was another really good one. I think the videos are still up, as far as I know. But yeah, those were a lot of fun. I wonder if they really still do them because of how strict YouTube's gotten with that. Like, I imagine that must be a real hard thing to do, because YouTube will strike you very easily now for uploading certain things like that. When Goku got hit so hard in the balls that Goten disappeared in the present. If only. If only. One can still dream, though. Alright. Dragon Ball Z's English theme is pretty hyped. Oh yeah, that's another like way over the top theme song they wrote for one of those. It's just so insane. I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional.
All right.
I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of. Oh man. She's really serious about this stuff. I mean, it's no surprise given her family and everything. Yeah, the Abridgers have a lot of problems, and it's a shame because of how much effort some of the groups have put in. Like, the DBZ one in particular, it's kind of like a mashup of a whole bunch of different people doing it. So I can only imagine the amount of effort that goes into doing that, and to have all that kind of just stripped away because of the overzealous copyright of YouTube, it's a real shame. You know, it really is. I feel bad for that stuff. Huh. I mean, I guess I believe in you is always a good choice to say to someone. I mean, isn't it? Sao's my favorite parody. The original was garbage and they fixed it. In Yu-Gi-Oh! They claim that Yugi is the king of games. He plays card games, dice games, chess games, and no game, no life Sora is the king of every game out there. Not just card and dice and chess games. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna say I believe in you. I mean, come on. There we go, yeah, of course. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you.
We always have
very
time for
much.
another match. Strategically, place your pieces in the enemy zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. It sounds like a very complicated game, I have to say. What's this about getting gold? I don't know. Well, speaking of earning gold, we earn double the money in a battle now.
All right.
If we get an ambush and successfully do it in one turn, it seems. So now I should be able to check out what the next one is. I think people already told me, but we'll double check. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride. What the hell?
Start.
Come, lightning metamorphosis, gold promotion. Okay. Sure, if you say so. Oh, that ran into something we were maxed out.
All right.
Our knowledge.
Thank you for today.
Oh, that's what it is, Sword Art Online? I didn't know what that was. I was like, I'm not sure what that is exactly. Ifumi can't play for anything. I'd assume she does know what she's doing. Otherwise, what the hell are we learning over here? Then again, it is pretty funny that we're just learning shogi to learn battle strategy. Like, that's supposed to be the equivalent. Seriously saying, I love how you're gunning for Futaba, and it's the only one that isn't maxed. We're not actually gunning for Futaba, though. We're kind of going for Makoto out of all of them. And we're kind of getting closer, technically. I don't know what level it's at, but it's much closer than probably Futaba. Futaba we only really added to the party recently, though. Like, Futaba we got to our party right before I went on hiatus last time, before we resumed this. So that's kind of the reason why she's a bit lower than everyone else. But I don't know, then again, maybe I'll switch from Makoto to someone else before we settle the matter. Who knows? Oh, here's a meeting.
Has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
If you're good at chess, you're good at murder. Yeah, something like that. You have to look out for those chess players.
Mistake.
They're all serial killers in
Regardless,
disguise.
I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
Did you now?
Considering asking Akechi-kun.
It really wouldn't be the worst thing considering he's actually not that hard on us after all.
For real?
Yeah, we're all shocked.
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
Should we mention to everyone that we've kind of been talking to him quite often for like the past 2 months?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Aw.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Oh, this could backfire terribly.
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday?
Yeah.
One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably has a little bit to do with what I've been talking to him, but I guess I'm not going to mention that in game.
I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds
Everything's
are
a gamble at
less
this
than
point.
favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, he doesn't seem that bad after all. Then again, that could be the thing that gets us in trouble.
Okay then.
I wonder how much a decision even matters.
Is everyone else okay with that?
Because I feel like this stuff always has happened anyway. Like, it's not really one of these, like, really big diverging storyline games, at least from what I've seen so far.
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Yeah, certainly.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Well, he stops by the cafe like twice every week, and I always see him at the train station, so it should be fine.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Or that.
Damn, you're real impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she distributed... it's not like she installed any spying software on our phones or anything, so... Yeah, totally unprecedented.
Wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
I still can't believe that never really went anywhere.
Even technically
Just did that and we're like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Can you send me the number, Futaba? I'll contact him right away.
I gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Yeah, that's fine. You could say that. How do we have the fact that we're the Phantom Thieves from the police? Let's ask your leader, Try, who lives in an attic with a talking cat. That is right.
Just think of him as a source of intel.
I'm the expert on
Nothing
this.
more.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
Alrighty, welcome over to the Twitch side of things then, Team Master.
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying.
He won't turn us down. If he does, I guess I could probably get involved and then he'll probably go for it.
Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
It is kind of funny that now they're pinning all their hopes on him. Well, see, now we're spending another day not doing anything. I kind of had a feeling this would happen. And they're not gonna let us go out, are they? Oh no, they do. Okay, very good. So we can see if they have any good drinks at the in the subway. What's this about? Oh, so we can finally do this now, maybe? Right, well that's good too. That might be something we could do inside Mementos at some point. Speaking of, I will check to see if we have requests in Mementos. I don't think we do though. We might have just one. Yeah, we have one request. Difficulty B. I don't know what that really means though. The homeless contract killer. Oh, that's right. Like someone who's disguised himself as a homeless dude. And is like killing people. What the hell? So strange. Yeah, YouTube probably doesn't really care. Like, whatever. Doesn't work out the time.
Welcome.
Oh, we already have Charm maxed out as well, so... Right? I'm just gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure. It's always so hard getting to that menu. Yeah, it's only guts and kindness. Guts and kindness. The only two things. It's like, we're too yellow, and at the same time we're too shy to, we're not kind enough. And we don't have guts. So, I don't know. That just seems like a contradiction to me. I don't know who to spend time with exactly. Who's here? Oh, EY, of course. I guess there's the Chihaya event. Which might lead to another Mementos mission, so that might be good to do. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and do this then. Morning, son. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? You know what I might do, actually? Before I do this, since it seems like we're getting very few days to actually go ahead and do things freely, I'm gonna see if I can visit the arcade real quick, because that doesn't really take up any time. I want to see if they have any, Oh, look, I think that is a new thing here. Lexi? What the hell's a Lexi? Let's try to get it. A Snape persona? Yeah, we still need to get a Snape persona. That'd be awesome. I forget where that came from. What the hell is this? What are we trying to get anyway? Can't see what we're trying to grab. Is this just that clump? Oh no, it's that. Okay, I couldn't even see that at all. Well, we got it first try, so that's good. Is there a luck parameter in this game? Because it seems like we're getting very lucky with this kind of stuff. Wait, did she say death? That means a change. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Because I changed my mind and wanted to come here at the last second. She might have said something about death. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. At least I assume it's not a good thing. But I guess it also represents change. Hopefully that's it. Oh, she's so disappointed in us. That's a shame. I think there was stuff here, wasn't there? Maybe this one. Yeah, there we go. I'm not surprised it's getting chilly out. It's late October. It's over. Ah. Nice. Alright, let's go see the... Oh, look. Mishima. Well, we don't have anything to do with him, but let's talk to him anyway. Alright, good to see he's doing well at least. Will we get lucky with this too? How much luck can we possibly have? It's just the mini Dominion. That's lame. Maybe two? Not holding my breath for this. What's that? Ah, another common one. Third time's the charm. Or not. Alright, enough of that. So let's go see what she had to say. Something about death? Alright. That's always a good sign. You can decide if the change is good or not. Yeah, here we go. The death ore is emitting a strange light. That's comforting. Alright, let's do a verification test. That chairman Fukurai visited me. If you have some time, can you stick around and chat for a bit? Alright, let's do so. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, really? We're going somewhere else with her for once. It looks like we're just down the street sitting on a bench. So I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. But I decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. Oh boy. I already told you about how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me, a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time. Until one day an angry mob came and burned the house down. Wow. I wasn't expecting this kind of backstory from her. That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. Oh no. This is kind of like the way that, Makoto's friend is going. If she doesn't look out, she might meet the same fate. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people. Well, that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. Imagine if it was instead, what's his name? Hagakure from Danganronpa. I forget his other name. He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo. Then once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That was when he gave me the moniker the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune. That I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers. But I thought I might be able to save people, even though I was a monster. Or perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person, huh? Wow, you can be harsh about this. I'm not sure what to pick with her. We could be very lenient, or we could try to be like kind of halfway harsh. I'm definitely not gonna say the first one. That was like coming on way too strong about that. And it sounds like it'd be kind of hurtful. I should try Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet, and Gravity Rush. Yeah, I don't really know much about any of those games, to be honest. What kind of games are they in general? Are they all sort of like similar games, or are they all very different things? I don't know. Maybe I'll take this option where you go lenient on her. Suppose it's what we could do.
What?
But yeah, I can't really make any guarantees about playing any games in particular. I've had a lot of people suggest many different games to me, but I still haven't really gotten around to at this point. It does become kind of overwhelming after a while. I never thought you would overturn even that feat, Morning-san.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? Oh. Alright, I guess that's all she's saying. I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members to the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Oh, there she goes again. For listening to me today. If there's ever anything you need to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Morning-san. Oh wow. Here's some fighting words from JP. Just out of nowhere, too. Futaba is low-tier waifu, though. Wow, I didn't expect to hear that out of you, JP. I didn't know you were, I didn't know you had such discriminating taste when it came to waifus. Interesting. Alright, strong resolve, of course.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, we can deepen our bond with the confident of our choice. So I don't know exactly what that does. Maybe it gets you more points with each hangout? That's all I could assume. Oh, JP's then like, oh, I'm not even 100% sure who Futaba is. He's just saying it just to fight with someone, of course. Have you even seen this game, JP? Or is this kind of your first time watching it? Screw it, fight. Yep, that's JP, alright. Now that I think about it, though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. The ADP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. Oh, well, I've been watching your stream. Okay. Yeah, somehow that counts as seeing the whole game. Even when I haven't seen it. Honestly, I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm the main of relief. Just who is this chairman? Probably an asshole. Let me think it over some more. We could talk further some other time.
Thank you.
That's perfect, JP. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Hey.
Oh, what's this? A sketchy meeting outside the school. You hear who we're getting for a guest this year? Ah, you mean Akechi, right? Oh, it's the wise guy student. There's always that wise guy in class. Here he is. You kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why you agreed to come here? Probably to do with them Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to the school somehow. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna miss the panel this year. Well, it looks like the pen will be a hit anyway. They just say whatever they want, with no thought. I mean, yeah, that's people for you. But for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Now, what are we doing now in class? They made your preparations. I'm the advisors for the ESS, so I'll be busy helping them today. ESS stands for the English Study Society, by the way. We do advertise that Shujin's a school that provides an education you can use anywhere in the world. At least here that speaks English. Hey, Morning-kun. I don't know why I called him Morning-kun, Mr. Morning. I guess I'm used to saying that because some people say that to him. There are tons of three-letter acronyms like ESS in the world. Yeah. Well, no crap, there's a bunch of acronyms.
I need
It's a weird thing to say. Can you tell me what the S in SOS means? I think I know this. Or is it meaningless? I think it might be a trick question. I heard it referred to some. I think it's a misattribution to like save our ship or something, and doesn't actually mean that. I think it might actually be meaningless. Yeah. It's like a common conception that it means that, but it's not actually true. It's meaningless.
That's correct.
Correct. Yeah, Cerise is right too. It's meaningless. SOS is often said to mean save our ship. Save our souls is another interpretation too. But in reality, it's not an acronym of anything. It's a trick question. How evil. It's just the simplest thing you could send in Morse code in an emergency. If you haven't finished preparing for the festival though, it's too late to send an SOS now. Wow, that's a good one, Teach. Did you know that? I had no idea. Whoa, he's so smart. I'm surprised. He looked like a real dummy.
Nice going.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't really get me anything at this point. I guess I could probably just get these questions wrong now. Doesn't even matter, does it? The school festival isn't just a time for you students to goof off. It's an important event where we invite prospective students, PTA members, and the like to attend. Yeah, they're always shocked that we're smart. It's kind of sad. It's like, come on, dude. We've been answering these questions correctly since, I don't know, April or whatever it was when this game started. This time we have Akechi-san for a panel. There will be twice as many guests even though it's a weekday. I'll have to spend twice as much time on my makeup for tomorrow. What? Because of Akechi? Whatever. I thought, is he... How old is he? I thought he was in school too. Well, everyone's in school in this game. Be on your best behavior, got it? Well, I guess it doesn't preclude that, knowing the way the teachers and students have been so far in this game. Oh, like Yagami, you say? Yes, of course. School festival, huh? Is Akechi really gonna be? Yes, he's gonna be there. Morgana, weren't you there when we invited him? I thought you were in the room. The hell? We've been talking about it all week. He acts like a cop, but I think he's actually like a kid detective. Or, like, maybe he's just barely an adult? I don't actually know. Oh, here we go. Our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class. Yeah, we did it. That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Yeah, more pressure. The mask of an honor student. Cannot take screenshot now. Why'd I want a screenshot anyway? I wasn't trying to. It's so silly. Yeah, it's kind of funny now I'm thinking about it. The whole screenshot thing, I think, going back to like when this game first came out, for whatever reason they were like really determined to not have people share the game or, you know, like record gameplay of it. So they disabled all the like recording features and screenshot sharing on the PlayStation 4. It's kind of silly that they still have that disabled to this day. It's like, at this point, what does it matter? This game's been out for 3 years now. Bet you wish you had a talking cat. Well, at least we didn't need Morgana for that one. I kind of figured that one out for myself. I had some recollection of that for some reason. Anywhere from Akechi? Nothing. Tomorrow's the start of the festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we don't have a guess. He's gonna be there. Chill out, guys. That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but we'll be fine. They must have forgotten to enable it. Yeah, unless maybe I have to do it manually now since they had it turned off at the start. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter for me because I'm obviously recording the game to begin with. So it's like, sure, screenshot doesn't work, like I care. Alright, what's he up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go in hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explain the circumstances again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if we make any progress. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a late time to respond to this invitation. Whoa, music changed suddenly. Mr. Morning, not paying attention again? Pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? He's gonna throw the ruler at us again, or the, chalk, or... Oh, here we go! Nice! How many times did he try to do that? This dude. Whoa, that was an epic dodge. That was nuts. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on. This dude has terrible aim. You got the entire class's attention. Your charm's definitely increased. Not like we need it. We're already charming enough.
All right.
That's classic. The all throwing the chalk at the sleeping student routine. Or the text messaging student in this case.
Welcome home.
Oh, speak of the devil. Light Yagami himself. Welcome home. I think we know what we're gonna pick here, but why is that an option? Honey, I'm home. That's a really weird thing to say. Yeah, here we go. Teenager Light Yagami. Light Yagami was a teenager, so just regular Light Yagami. Well, of course we have to do it. So how do we poison Akechi or make an accident? Hey, Troy, have you asked yourself something? Did you know? Did you know there's a foolproof plan to figure out Akechi? What is this about, Jordan? We're not poisoning Akechi. That is just evil. Yeah, he's here every day. Like, I guess you practically live with the dude. Nice one, Cerise. Well, honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late.
You're back awfully... Oh, okay, he's speaking now for me.
How has business been for you lately?
I guess you pretty much are.
Take a look around.
Yeah, like he's trying to sweet talk Sojiro as well.
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately.
And look, we have that stupid hipster dude in the back again. Or I don't know what they call him. Not hipster, what? They call him like the pretentious man or precocious or some shit.
We had a difference of opinion.
What
Oh
are
boy.
your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Oh, who's this? What was that look he gave? The
It
hell?
doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic.
Oh shit, it's Howie Mandel.
We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
I forgot he was in this game. That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act.
Yeah, you know this dude's definitely
apologize for
behind it
any
in some way.
concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's
What's
really
this?
honorable.
Can I ask you for a favor depending on what it is,
How
Try
quick he
Morning?
says he's gonna do everything.
Well, you can ask it. I cannot stop that. Anyway. What? How's he honorable? I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything. I mean, it doesn't matter how quick he says he's gonna do everything. It matters how quick he actually does something. Never believe just what they promise.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me.
What?
The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
This guy needs to shut the hell up. Stupid douchey customer. The customer doesn't want to be rude to bald people. He doesn't have to applaud the TV when he's like the only guy here. Well, except for Akechi. But like, he's just talking to him. Well, he's talking to the TV. What an idiot. Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, look at this guy. This politician definitely seems good. It's not like politicians make false promises all the time. Oh yeah, I totally believe this. Can I stream 2 times a day? I mean, there might be some cases where I do have, you know, a chance to stream twice a day. I can't say it's going to be something I do all the time. Actually, I'm curious, what time is it for you right now? I'm wondering how much of a difference there is in the time zone and whatnot. There might be times where I decide to do it twice a day, but I can't say it's going to be something I do, you know, often or all the time. Or regularly in general.
Rampant political scandals.
Make Japan great
Thieves
again,
on
of
the
course.
loose.
Didn't that already
As it
happen
is,
in...
This is the state of our nation.
Wasn't there a time that happened in Danganronpa? It was like really like shoehorned in there. It just came out of nowhere. They're like, oh yeah. And then I came to Japan to make it great again. I'm like, oh god, this is really cringy. Oh, it's 11:15? Oh, you're like the same time that we are. Okay. Also, hello, Just Saucin. How are things going with you? Welcome back.
We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Oh, I have no doubt about that, JP. Yeah. I mean, of course we need Howie Mandel to make, to clean Japan up. Being that he's kind of a, forget the word for it. But he's like, one of those neat freaks. He He doesn't like touching people and things. He's a germaphobe. I feel I've seen this man somewhere before. Yeah, he's the dude. It's the guy.
What are you standing there staring off into space for?
You're
creeping me out.
The drunk politician that was trying to like rope that woman or whatever. how fitting. Anyway, when you're standing there staring off into space. Oh, you already did that. I lost track of what was being said. Oh yeah, that's cool. I don't mind the people lurking. Hope everything's working out well for you on stream. Let's see here. Well, you're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
That
that's
politician
great.
is honest and carries an overwhelming
Oh
amount
my
of
God.
charisma.
This guy's the biggest idiot of all time. That politician's honest. I believe every single thing he says. What kind of gullible idiot is this
It
hipster?
feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth.
Also, what the hell's this dude's accent? He almost sounds like Christopher Walken sometimes.
Don't you think, boss?
What the fuck?
Wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it.
This dude's so weird.
However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Oh, I think he knows more than he's letting on. I wonder if he's a fan of this politician. I have no idea. Yeah, we'll try to inquire about this.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize?
That's a very good question. I'm glad you're asking this, Akechi.
Could a murder truly have been
I think that means we
enacted
could
by the
trust you.
same group?
Other than that, he might be a really good spy.
If this Akumura
But hopefully
incident
he's
was
trustworthy.
not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy? We could try to push the narrative that, you know, we really haven't done anything wrong. Or we could take like kind of like a more joking option. Maybe we shouldn't push too hard with this. Are you a fanboy? There we go, nice.
I knew there was something special about you, ever since the first time we met.
How's it going, Ned at Buckwheat? Which I know I didn't get right, but I'll have to remind myself on how to pronounce that. I have it written down. I'll try to practice someday. And you're a bit late to the stream, but we're still going to be going for a little bit longer tonight.
I feel as
Another
though
45
I can
minutes or
tell
so,
you
probably.
anything during our conversations.
Yeah, he liked that. We're winning him over. Oh, speaking of that, Streets, you're really going to like how things are going in Magical Diary whenever we actually get fully uploaded. We've been recording a lot lately because of, you know, certain things going on in real life with the virus and whatnot. We have a bit of free time to do that. So it's quite interesting. It's not really going how I intended, but it's going quite amusing. That tends to be the case with that game, though. Yeah, I think if we kept pushing for like their innocence, that might become suspicious. But making that joke with him, it seems like he likes us now. I feel like I understand Akechi a little bit more now. Oh boy, here we go.
All right.
So I wonder what skill we get with him.
that
I don't even
reminds me.
remember.
I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and
Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll love it, Cerise. Things are getting complicated. I'll just say that for now.
wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
So polite.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Yep, they raised that light boy right. That kid was going on about some really complicated stuff. Really, Sojiro? I mean, it didn't seem that complicated. Oh, whatever. He's probably a good listener. What? Why'd he say probably like that? Like he's a teenager. Oh, whatever. He's probably a good bit smarter than you, huh? Wow. Damn it, Sojiro, I never think we're making progress with you. I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I already knew that. Really? Yeah, we talk to him all the time, like I said. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture's on the afternoon of the second day. Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It is during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? Yeah, I mean, he's just super polite. He has to make sure he says thank you every day for the coffee, because he was raised right, like I said. I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine. Being all together is not suspicious at all, so let's do it. At a time like this is the perfect chance for us to relax, huh? Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. Suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Such good friends. Oh, look who we can talk to. Yeah, I told you, he's the pompous male customer. Not only is he a frequent customer, he's also very pompous. I knew it was something like that. I was drawn in before, I knew it. His articulate words moved me to the core. This country's got a first-rate economy with a cut-rate government. He's a rare specimen. Our souls resonate on the same What the hell? He's feeling a connection with the Prime Minister, whoever this is. That is exceptional. People can always recognize one another. You'll see one day. Oh, this dude is such a jackass. Well, I'll be going home too. Stupid hipster. Oh, well, she's back at the church again. That's good. Oh, there's something else we could do with her right away. Maybe we'll do that, though. Reporter, we're not doing stuff with you. It means karmic justice, not just the legal system. It makes sense a lot. That's why it's more, seems to be more dedicated to getting the truth of the matter rather than just trying to solve the case. Yeah, I mean, Haru is obviously going through some really tough times. If you want more depressing stuff, so you go back and watch the stuff that happened with Futaba. She has a really bad backstory too. I mean, they all kind of do. I'm not sure which one I'd say is the worst. That's weird. Maybe it's just me, but the sound's like a little delayed. I don't know if it's the same for you guys too. Not that it matters too much. Anyway, I wanted to see what he has. I don't know, that's wrong one. Where is he? There he is. Oh, they're all unknown? What? That's mysterious. Huh. Weird. Well, in that case... So who was it? Was it her? No, it's not her. Let me see what this is, though. A preview of all abilities for confidant of your choice. This is pretty useful for now, though. I wonder if we should use it right now. The affinity reading. Yeah, Futaba has a pretty bad backstory. Cerise missed it, though, because I think she only started watching after I came back to this game, you know, earlier in the month. Oh, hey, Fyrus, how you doing? You're late because I couldn't figure out when you actually stream my time, because the countdown timer on Twitch seems to be broken or something. Yeah, you know what? It might not have been set up to work correctly. I'm still getting used to that. I only set that up recently. So I might have to, like, make some changes to that. Anyway, let's see. So who was it? Was it Fumi? Yeah, I think it was Fumi who invited us out. So what's her next skill? Decreases turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape a battle. Oh. Okay, I guess we could try to get this one. Yeah, I will say the time for the streams are usually kind of around the same time of day, but mostly starting around between like 9 and 10 o'clock my time, which I don't know how it applies to you, but it's usually within like the same hour or so. Yeah, I saw you on YouTube for a little bit, but I guess either you had to go or the stream wasn't working for you. Anyway, glad you got over to the Twitch site. Wait, what day is it? Monday. Alright, so we don't really have to do anything. We'll just, go talk to Ifumi, I guess. Oh, that's why it didn't even ask us. You're there, I just clicked so quickly, it didn't show the screen. Nothing there.
Good evening.
Alright, what's new, Hifumi? This means that at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. Maybe good for you to remember that as well. It's almost like she knows. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi right now. Or rather, from now on. Oh, what's this about? I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. Oh, hello, Fairy Tale. How are you doing? Welcome. Are you new to the streams? I don't know if I've seen you around before, but I'm glad to see someone show up. I'm not sure who the best girl is. I'll mention this briefly, but this is my first time playing through the game. So far, if I had to pick a favorite, I guess I'm kind of leaning towards Makoto for the one we're gonna be trying to stick to for the end game. I know there have been a lot of people trying to tempt me to do more than one, but we'll see how that goes. Ah, you are new around here? Well, welcome then. Hope you enjoyed the stream. $500,000 yen, so did you... so you did the Mementos Confused exploit. I'm not really sure if we did the Confused exploit. I did a lot of grinding Mementos a few times to try to grind up for certain items and to do certain persona fusions. So that's probably why we got a lot of money for the most part. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. I know, the Harriman is probably popular, but I'm trying to be a loyal boy here. We'll see how that goes. We came close to almost getting with the teacher instead, though, at one point. I have to admit. Alright, let's see how this works out. Another hangout with Hifumi. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Hifumi? Yeah, well, it certainly looks like it, doesn't it?
What?
I don't know exactly what's gonna happen here. Oh, she's shocked. And appreciative.
Actually...
Oh, what's up? Oh, there's a line break after Yen, but Twitch doesn't know what line breaks are, apparently. Yeah, I don't think they do. I'm not sure if most of the streaming sites really take that into account, to be honest. Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. Throw the game? What the hell? That's weird. Wasn't she all about her, like, being the best in chess or whatever? Or, I mean, not chess, but shogi. I wonder if maybe she, like, bet money on this because they're in debt or something. Yeah, rigged match. That's what it sounds like, Cerise. I like how we're, like, so unaware of what this is. Like, huh? What do you mean? Or, I don't understand. I think it's pretty clear what she's talking about. Well, I mean, I guess either way you're saying the same thing. It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women, and as a result, get more female fans. What? This is really stupid. Wouldn't you get more female fans from winning and being like, oh yeah, look, she's successful and a good, you know, player of the game that's female, and that's cool because, I don't know. I figured there's probably not a lot of shogi people who are female for some reason. I just feel like maybe Japan's more traditional in that sense. They're like, oh. Well, I don't know. I actually have no idea how this is, so I probably shouldn't comment on it. Hey, Frog, how are things going with you? It's good to see you, as always. Then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. Oh. Like trying to make this more dramatic? That's just stupid, though. That way I could use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. Oh, what's up, Frog? You're in pain because you're out all day? Oh, no. Well, I hope you haven't gotten anything. But it was fun. What were you doing? Yeah, I feel like just winning would be an easier way of going about this. I mean, you tend to get more popularity from winning something than losing. I don't know. We have a good discussion about Haru over there on YouTube. Pretty interesting stuff. And Futaba as well. Oh, okay, I see. That's cool. Oh, well, anyway here, I don't know. This is kind of like agreeing with what she's saying. This is just kind of questioning it. I guess this is kind of discouraging it, which I feel we should do. Kind of weird choices. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. What if this is your only chance, though? You don't want to blow it by just throwing it for no good reason. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have a great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother, but it wasn't the first time. What made me sad was, I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
It's terrible.
What the hell? And that once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. This is so bizarre. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she could profit off of me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However...
Oh, okay. I don't want to speak over you. However, losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and ease my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Yeah, so Jiro's a pretty cool dude. I agree about that. Huh. Well, we should probably make her reconsider. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. Oh, that's great. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. Oh boy. Well, we'll finally get another mission, I guess. What's your mother's name? Don't pay any attention to that, just tell me. That was easy. It's Mitsuyo Togo. Whoa. Hey, thank you very much, Fairytale001, for the follow on Twitch. It's very much appreciated. I hope you liked the stream. Well, I guess you must be since you followed. And yeah, we'll be streaming this for a while yet, because it's taken me forever to get through this game, so there'll be plenty of Persona streams in the future. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? I need to do something about the target for Hifumi. Alright, cool. So we could eventually go into Mementos again. Now we have a couple of missions at least. It is such Death Note shit, I agree. It's so funny the way this game works. So I wonder if this stuff was the way, I wonder if the way this is handled, where you have to get their names and stuff, is what it was in the other games as well. Or if this is more like a Death Note inspired thing. Wow, they really turned the school around in a hurry. Look at this. How'd they get it decorated so quickly?
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be see police officers in plain clothes, too.
Yeah, it is funny how in a lot of ways we're kind of like Light. But he's called Joker, and there's actually another character that looks a lot like Light, too.
Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what...
Acting like normal
Yeah, it's probably
students
those,
is going to be important.
Those girls dressed up as maids right there. They're probably the police officers in disguise.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
Yeah, there's way too many students, so half of them don't even have any faces. Well, half. Like, 90% of them besides us.
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach before? Why not go about it like that?
I don't really know. I don't know about no rules. Just enjoy yourselves, I guess. I don't know. I don't want us to be all on edge.
I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
Well, what are we gonna do about it? As long as we don't act too suspicious.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Okay, Frog. Well, have yourself a good night. And thanks for stopping by to say hi. It's good to see you.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
So reluctant.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
I guess so.
Oh,
What?
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
Well, that's good. Hopefully she gets herself to feel a little bit better today.
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty stuff's continued lately.
shall we head off to the stands then?
Why do you say we need to stay calm? We could still go to the stands and stay calm. Yeah, let's just do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
Oh yeah, Latoya, I don't know if we're... Like, I don't really have a set ending time. We kind of end around some point after 12 o'clock. It's not usually 12 o'clock on the dot. I usually try to find a good spot to leave off on. But it'll be whenever it feels right, like when we get to like the end of a day or something.
They're pretty good.
So it usually is between like 12 and
From
12:15.
what I've heard.
I know a great one.
There actually are a lot of spots in the game where you can't really save. At least until you get to like a certain point. Can we date Hifumi? I think we can. Someone said you could pretty much date any of the confidants, I believe.
Follow me.
Even the adult ones. Oh man.
This is the place.
Oh, here we go.
Made takoyaki?
Is it someone we know?
New customers. I'll show you all to your seats.
Oh.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
What the hell?
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
Except for that one person right there. Or we just ignore them.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
This seems really dumb.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Alright, I guess we're just gonna act like there wasn't a girl right there.
There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Oh my god, Ryuji, shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? It's gonna
Welcome
blow
home.
everything.
May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
Dude, chill out.
There are a lot of
What is going
odd
on?
flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm
so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
I mean, Ryuji, it's just a school festival. They're allowed to sell out of stuff, you know.
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod bro.
Then how
Well,
about
what
the
do you
squid?
have? Let's just ask what they actually have.
We're currently out catching squid.
Oh boy.
It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
I don't think we have that kind of time.
Doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
I mean, Ryuji, it's a school festival. What are you really expecting from this?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Right.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene.
As always.
Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
Why do they do that hand motion every time you talk?
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Is that how old maids talk? Weird.
Let's forget about the octopus.
Yeah, not weird at all,
Get
right,
back on
Cerise?
topic.
Completely normal.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
Wait, what? When was he treated like a victim? Did I
I've
miss
even
something?
heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
He probably did. I mean, that's not
I kept hearing
unreasonable.
about Goro Akechi's popularity.
I guess this was stuff people were talking about in the background while we were doing this. I don't know.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, dude, Ryuji was going nuts there. I don't know what that was all about. It's like he's expecting like this extremely high-end service from what's just essentially a stupid little school fair.
You know,
I don't know. Maybe they take school fairs more seriously in Japan or something, but that was just funny. He's like what? This isn't an authentic maid experience. How dare you?
Or he
The
may
service here is
simply love
terrible.
large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Oh no. Everything's a trap in this game. Is it done yet? Well, that is possible, I guess.
We won't let that happen.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah, that is true. It's not like it's supposed to be a secret or anything. I've never made a big deal of like, oh, my super secret identity. I have done videos with where I've like recorded myself like talking like a vlog or whatever. I think there were some videos I did with a little webcam thing in the corner at one point. I just don't really do it all the time.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
It's not really planning anything, to be
Thank you for
honest.
the
At least from
wait.
what we could tell. Or what I could tell from our conversations with the dude.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
There's just one.
I heard a microwave go off.
Well,
So did I.
It's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't know if it was 2 parts or not. Because it's been so long.
Well, one of
There were a
these
couple
is
of videos I
special.
did where, you know, either be a Q&A or just like a general update video. Which I haven't really done in a while.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
What? My face has? Has what?
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
Huh?
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
What the hell's going on here?
Is that so?
I don't know what's going on. I lost track.
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat?
We have such high
I
standards
think I'll
here.
go for the special one. Wait, she
going for it?
Do you
This is
wanna
so
go for
silly.
the red one?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of videos. Like I said, they're just some like random, you know, vlogs or whatever, probably from like a long time ago. I don't know when the last one was. What have we started? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know, I can almost guarantee you it's not going to be that interesting, whatever the video is. It's just going to be me like talking about some random stuff. Like, oh yeah, soon we're going to be playing Magical Diary or, you know, whatever the hell we're doing at the time. Go for the red one? Sure. Whatever. We'll be manly.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Ah, there he is, the man of the hour.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Also have to see my wife Troy Morning here because we're totally a married couple all of a sudden.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy.
That would have been awesome if you just like came to us and said hi honey. That would have been totally great in front of everyone. If only the game put that in there, I would have died.
I'm going to have one of these.
He's stealing our food!
The special one.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Oh god, now we're getting divorced.
It's fine. It's quite the...
Uh-oh. Oh no. Now Light's having a heart attack.
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Oh god.
My throat. This is... my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Yes, Granita, and that's how the end of the investigation came to be. Ketchy killed himself with whatever the hell that was. Some spicy meatball-like thing. I don't actually know what kind of food it is they're eating.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
And now he has to drop out of doing that speech
Wow,
tomorrow.
He's really
Of
trying
course.
to hold it together. He's waddling around like
This is the
something
true
weird.
crime we're being prosecuted for. That's right, Granita. It's not anything to do with the killings or, you know, the mental shutdowns or whatever. It's all because of this one event.
It's like
This
he
is
wants
what
to
did
get
us in.
picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue?
It's like how they were eventually able to nail down Al Capone for, like, tax evasion or whatever it was. They finally got us because of poisoning Akechi with whatever the hell that was.
This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
You notice I started this game 2 years ago and still didn't finish it. Well, yeah, obviously we're playing it right now. So clearly we haven't finished it.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel.
That's right.
I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
Oh, shit. Futaba, those are top-notch skills. That's like in Danganronpa, when there's always like that one moment in a trial when the criminal says something that kind of incriminates them. I forget what it was in each game, but, you know, there's like the one where, the biker dude or whatever, he says something and it's like, oh, he should have known that, but he said it and now we know it's him. Everyone. So he knows that we all hang out together. Yeah, I mean, we haven't been the most subtle about this, have we?
You're just imagining things.
Well, what's that, Latoya? You're betting $5 I'm still playing this in 2040? Alright, fair enough. I mean, I've been kind of sticking to this game for like the last week or two, so I actually feel pretty confident about that bet. We'll see. I'm gonna hold you to that. So I guess we got through all of it okay. Yeah, the biker dude and Danganronpa one. I think there's other cases where that happened too. Where they stumble and they say something they didn't mean to. Alright, I'm sorry now as I am at midterms. Yeah, what the heck? That wasn't really that bad. I don't know why they're all overreacting. I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. Yeah, that's what it was called. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm Sasa stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Kechi-kun again tomorrow after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Yeah, what will he swallow next? That's the question on everyone's mind.
Well then.
Tomorrow, the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Oh boy. Well, we'll find out what's gonna happen soon enough. How's the plan, dude? And we can't do anything for the night?
Hey.
Nope. Well, I guess we're just gonna get to it. Yep, look, more figurines. Can we check them out? Guess not. What do you mean I didn't try to be subtle with that one? I have no idea what you're talking about, Cerise.
Nice.
I don't know what you could possibly be talking about. What is going on with the... Oh.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel.
Well, we're just cutting right to it, I guess.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered.
Great, we have awesome audio quality for this auditorium.
I'm sure
Perfect.
you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves.
Do we have a laugh track for this? That sounded so staged. The audience laughter, it's like no one moves. Okay.
It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
They use the same laugh clip too. This school has a laugh track, what the hell?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Or both.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna get it out of him right here on stage. Plus, if she did, wouldn't that also incriminate us at the same time?
As much as
Or
you're
possibly?
allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see.
He's like, have you ever seen Death Note? It's basically just like that. Can you please cheat on every girl and get beat up at the end? What? No. No, we're not gonna do that. That sounds terrible. Get ourselves beat up. What are these things you want from me?
Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it It seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I feel like it kind of makes sense that they want to do like a kind of auditorium-like atmosphere with the sound. But at the same time, it sounds really weird the way they're talking.
Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous?
The school's budget's better than mine.
How are you so
Yeah, I think they have a better sound system though. People shipping Light and Joker. I hope no one's doing it seriously. Well, actually, I'm not surprised that there would be people doing it seriously.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally
Oh,
been interested
here we go again.
in, so I couldn't help it.
What did he even say? What did he say that was so funny? It wasn't even that funny. What the hell? There's definitely a laugh track going on here.
But won't you tell us?
Akechi has a yaoi battle with him at all times. That's funny.
What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
Oh, wow. It's funny. Everyone else in the audience is like completely dressed up for the school, and of course they're in just like the regular civvies.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
It's a really good question.
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible.
Oh, so someone has some common sense.
This is all hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Oh.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Well, clearly not. The police did know it was us, then we would have been arrested already.
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet.
Well, things are definitely intensifying.
About the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Alright, everyone shut up. What was so funny about that now? What are they even laughing at? Someone is going wild on the laugh track there. Oh, now they're on the murmur track.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
Oh boy.
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
Everything Akechi says is just like 10 times funnier for some reason.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
He actually has like a very embarrassing like spot of something on his face. I don't know, he has some like jam or something that he had from breakfast stuck on his face and we're all just laughing about it.
However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
The sentient laugh track, no.
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
What's he gonna say?
It's fine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job.
That's
Would
great.
you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
And he gets murdered.
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break.
That is so
We'll
classic.
resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
That's just like asking for them to do it 10 times more now. Here we go again.
Is there a room I may use?
It's so silly.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Oh boy.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
How could we get busted? We were being so careful, though. I have no idea how this could happen.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
What is this?
That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Yeah, which world? I have no idea what you mean.
Wouldn't all of you know more about...
Hi, honey. I have these incriminating photos of you. Just want to show you this real quick.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well.
Do you now?
It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
Oh, well, I guess so.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
I hate when that happens.
Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed.
Yeah, the weird thing is we don't really know exactly why this app is just all of a sudden activating for certain people. Like, it happened to us all the way back at the beginning of the game. Why did it do it for him all of a sudden? Who knows?
Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
What the hell? Oh, God, I hope Akechi's not into that.
I can say so with
That is truly
conviction
frightening.
because I have the same power as you.
Well, whatever. It's pretty obvious he knows.
So you admit it then?
Yeah, it'd be
In
silly
all
to deny it
honesty,
now.
I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
Alright, this is going well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
You did? What? When?
For real?
Who was it?
The hell?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on after all.
Alright, fair enough. That does make it pretty hard.
Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you.
He saw that and didn't really do anything? Huh.
He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
Oh. Shit.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to
A
determine
very
the
mysterious masked person. The app is because of Igor, when he first got it, I guess our character. But what about Akechi's app? Possibly from the same source, who knows? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna ask you guys because you probably already know. But why didn't they check his name in the Metaverse app and go to Mementos? You mean check Akechi's name? Well, I guess we really haven't had a chance to do so. I mean, he's just telling us right now. It's not like we could check right away while he's talking to us. Unless you mean back when they first heard about him. I guess they could have done that.
When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
has a persona too?
This cat.
Uh-oh. That's no cat. Or no normal cat, anyway.
Just talked.
This is
Morgana,
great.
Our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
You know, I wonder if Morgana was talking like before when he was around. Why wasn't he able to hear it? I'm trying to remember now if Morgana did ever talk before when he was around, because assuming he had this power for a month, you'd think he would have known or been able to hear it.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too, but I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
What?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
This is weird.
We haven't killed anyone, though!
There's a lot happening, though.
And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
Oh, damn.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I don't really know what to think about this. Well, you're demanding a lot. I'll state the obvious.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Akechi, really. I don't know. That was a lot of stuff that happened there. I'm not really sure what to think about it all.
All right.
We're gonna finally find out what the hell he's giving us?
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
What the hell? Yeah, threatens them and then gets a strong sense of a bond. Okay. You played all along.
They're going.
No crap. Whoa, what? What the hell? What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry about the sudden break.
What was that about? Just a fancy transition, or did that mean something? That seems strange.
So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon.
Huh,
I hope
interesting.
you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
Well, we didn't have much of a choice in that.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it didn't really matter because he knew either way. It's probably just a matter of time for him to confront us like this.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
So calm and collected.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences
Yeah, we're definitely
followed
an
in
interesting chapter of the
succession
game
earlier
now.
this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Supposedly.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Wait, what?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it.
Shit. Did he find the one that we had sent to Futaba, I guess?
If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
Oh, well, this is awkward.
I knew it.
Yeah, what the hell's going on today?
Oh, God.
Oh, great. Well, today just keeps getting better and better. We're getting closer and closer to the present day. Yeah, that is true. I don't know how far away we were supposed to be. I don't know when it's supposed to be considered the present day in the game. Like in the very beginning when he gets caught or whatever. He's a base boomer. We'd like to get together, try to think about what happened earlier, but it's gotten me nowhere. So use the chance to change of pace. How about it? Sure, why not? I should head to the gym.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Ah, cool. Glad you're still here, Latoya. Oh, so November 2nd? Oh, wow, we're really close to that. Really? See, I thought that was going to be a lot further away still. I thought it was going to be like the very end of the game. Well, that's interesting. So we only have like another week to go. What the hell? I never would have guessed that.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
It'll be alright. We got this under control. Somehow.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
Oh my. Supposed to talk about Joker's holes. In memory, of course. The, what? Excuse me?
Sharing?
What? What do you mean? We just chose her as her girlfriend now? Did we? I didn't know I was choosing her as a girlfriend. Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, I wonder who it'll be.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it will be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Huh?
Who could that be?
Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking
This is gonna
to
go
me,
well.
isn't he?
Just ignore him. It's because you're cute, I guess. Oh boy. I just had to go for it at that point. Whatever.
Well, I'm going.
What the hell? You go to the festival with your girlfriend. If you didn't choose, you go with all the boys as friends? Weird. I don't know anything about this game, obviously, so. I don't know how she suddenly became her girlfriend if that's the case. We didn't really do anything with her. What?
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Well, this is awkward now.
My, deepest apologies.
Wow, good job, MC. A+.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Not anything you shouldn't share, by the way. Please.
Here.
This is awkward.
Question them.
What is going on here? No, what is it with all you guys in mind to cheat on everyone in this game? What the hell? This is very disturbing. Just romance all the girls. But I was trying to choose a girlfriend in this game, but we didn't really get to. I was doing the stuff with Makoto, remember? I think she's, well, technically we got the furthest with both Ann and Kawakami, but we both ended up turning them down, it seemed. And then I thought Makoto was the next highest. I don't know how the hell we got Haru. That's weird. I have no idea how this works, like I told you guys. I'm so confused. Alright, so Fires doesn't want me to cheat on anyone. Okay, fair enough. She picked Takemi. What the heck?
Your father's killers.
Oh, good lord, what is going on here?
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
What the hell? Well, she's definitely in trouble. I need to change the subject. Wait, is that us in the front row? How do we... I thought we were all up on stage. Maybe not. I guess we were all in the front row. Please date me. I've always loved you. What the hell? Well, I don't know what those other ones would lead to. I'm just gonna stick with the first one.
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself. I think it was him.
Well, no crap, it was us. We're standing up.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this?
How's there any doubts who said that?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
Oh my lord.
My, she's quite flustered.
What the hell? Yeah, I guess they probably want to give Haru some more screen time for this part. That makes a lot of sense in a way, because she hasn't really been seen a lot. What? Okay, then don't.
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
What the hell, T-Master? How did that happen? That definitely sounds like a story. That's an oh boy indeed.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
What? It wasn't the worst thing I could have said. I can ignore you. You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
We should just confess your love. That would have been pretty funny. You're right.
Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Ooh.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future.
Hey now.
Just kidding.
What?
Who knows
Well,
what
that is
may lie
rude.
ahead?
No, we'll get along terribly. Can't stand you.
For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Ooh. Okay, cool. An SP item.
I bought it earlier.
Well, it looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Well, that was quite the festival. Good lord. What are these advertisements? I was checking them out for like the first time. Weird stuff. Alright, I'm sure this will go down shortly. Even though technically Akechi didn't really criticize us much. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing here? Just sitting out on the street, Futaba? You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? What the hell? All like the girls are like trying to figure out what's going on with us. This is interesting. I need to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we could do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing's perfect. Let's go. Oh man, we're gonna get ourselves into a world of trouble here.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
I don't even know what we did.
No
I swear.
countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety.
Oh, back to the plot too. Yeah, I think the store and the cafe are the same thing, but Sojiro owns a different house where Futaba lives, and that's like kind of down the block, just a short walk from there. Romanceable girls time? Well, the other two are definitely romanceable. I don't think she is. At least I'm pretty sure she's not. If she is, that's a really weird choice. That'd be pretty insane.
They're saying whatever they want.
Yeah, the person trying to investigate this is also her girlfriend. I guess that would work out well for us.
So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Wait, what is this? Is someone trying to bribe me? If you do it, I'll donate in $5 to the future. Do what? Oh, cheating on the girls? I do not accept bribes like that. That is for JP. AKA Vians now.
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Oh my goodness, they're trying to up the ante $10. What, to just cheat on who? Haru? That is so cruel. Or just all of them in general.
Well, this is troublesome.
The hot prosecutor is weird, but the sketchy maid teacher option is A-okay. Yeah, obviously. I mean, it'd just be kind of funny because she's trying to investigate us. And that'd be a really awkward situation if she was our girlfriend at the time.
If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion.
Oh my god, now everyone wants me to just start cheating on everyone.
Go entirely.
How many people want me to cheat on all the girls here? Can we get a count? Everyone who wants me to cheat on all the girls, like type 1 in the chat or something. What the hell?
But sir...
I'm curious how many of you are out there. And if you don't want me to cheat on the girls, type 2 or something like that. Is that how they usually do it?
Expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young.
This is funny. The people on YouTube want me to cheat on other girls, and all the people on Twitch don't want me to cheat on them. What is this divide? This is so weird.
We may need to reform the operation as well.
Yeah, it literally is. There's Latoya, Jess Saucin, and Jordan all on YouTube wanting me to cheat on the girls. And then there's Cerise, Fyrus, and Striker Down not wanting me to cheat on the girls on Twitch. Such a divide. This is the difference between YouTube and Twitch.
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've
This
always...
is so amusing.
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us.
YouTube is a haven of sin and deceitfulness.
If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question
And
their
bribery too, apparently. Now it's being up to $15. What the hell? Good lord.
That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
They're gonna change the leadership of this country. I have to pay a little bit of attention to this. There is some stuff being talked about that seems important here. So they're trying to manipulate the election, which I guess means they don't want the dude who's prime minister to be in charge anymore? They want another dude instead? I actually can't remember if the dude that we're talking about is prime minister, or if he's running for prime minister. I guess we'll find out. When all of our powers combine, we're the scummy nice guy. Yeah, the in quotes nice guy. I'm gonna have to pitch in as well. What the hell? We're like raising up a bounty to try to get me to cheat on all the women in this game. What the hell? Maybe this is what I should do on YouTube instead. I'm like, alright, Group A can raise up as much money as possible to make me cheat on the girls, and Group B raise up as much money as possible to get me to stay loyal to a girl. Good lord. No, please don't do that. I'm kidding, by the way.
I'll make myself clear again. Failure.
Good lord, try to
isn't
auction
an
this off.
option. We need results.
I understand.
Just take it and then pretend to fail at cheating. Oops. I accidentally stayed loyal somehow.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing.
Oh, there we go. 42069. That automatically wins because of funny numbers. That's right.
Contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Goodness. Oh, it continues. We still have the scene with Futaba. Oh, now we got 69, 420. I see. Oh, here we go. The all-time highest donation of 420.69 yen. That is funny.
I was cleaning up and found this.
Shit.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it.
Alright, well, things are getting serious now. Let's hold on a second. I already forgotten about him finding this.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this? Is it something to get flustered over?
Yeah, can't slip anything past Ojiro here.
I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
I have to admit, I did name the stream pretty well. I called it Fall because we're in the fall. I'm like, oh yeah, our ratings are kind of falling. Now we're definitely having quite a collapse here. With like everyone absolutely figuring out our secret.
Explain.
This is going well.
Explain.
What the heck? We don't need to be serious. We're gonna cheat on her anyway, right? I don't know. I mean, I still haven't committed to who I'm gonna be with. For all I know, we could accidentally cheat on someone. I am not committing to this either way. There are no promises.
Something that you can't explain.
I'm leaning towards Makoto, but that's not a guarantee. Aw, this is sad. No, we have to get serious for this. This is getting... I guess we have to step up for this.
You will, huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one?
Oh boy.
Was a, well...
We're just slipping full on our
change of
lips.
heart
Yeah, sometimes that
triggered in
happens. I thought we were trying to take over. Well, that didn't go well. Aw.
How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit.
I'm too poor to be fit. I even fail at Wii Sports. Aw.
I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
You have to say, I do really feel bad for her here.
Futaba.
Aw.
Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Alright, thank goodness he's calming down.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
Yep, looks like he learned about it at some point.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
Yeah, Cerise, this all goes back to Futaba's backstory, where it seemed like her mother actually had done some research into like everything that we're doing in the game. She kind of knew about it at some point years ago, but it looks like someone killed her off in some way to kind of hide the research that she had discovered.
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her.
I wouldn't have expected that.
She said something odd when we were out drinking. That
as people
she
tend to
might
do.
Soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Oh boy.
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
Well,
you should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well.
Yeah, probably.
Is there a connection between you and them?
Oh man.
The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher.
I wonder if you actually have a choice here.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely been exposed to this more than most people.
And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
I guess we're sorry for keeping quiet. Sure, why not? Sojiro confirmed for smarter than police. Well, that's definitely for sure. Futaba's a test tube baby? Is that so? Really? Kind of want to see what happens if we say sorry for keeping quiet, because we're kind of like admitting to it without being like kind of smart about it. Meh, I'm curious to see.
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them!
Well, I guess technically he still doesn't know it's us exactly. He thinks we just introduced them. Which is kind of weird that he wouldn't be like, Oh, it's most likely you, given that it all started happening when you got here.
That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
He's so close, though. Oh, well, I guess Futaba's gonna go outright and say it.
Asked?
Never mind.
Stole?
Well, there we go.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Oh boy.
So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Freezing. Now, Sojiro caught exactly what she was talking about, it seems. Yeah, he's definitely perceptive. Yep. No, it's true.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief?
Just say it,
Crying
yeah.
out loud.
Sojiro.
So,
Man, this turned into a really interesting stream of this game.
I've been sheltering
A lot of story
Phantom
stuff.
Thief for the last 6 months.
Well, for like the first month or so, we didn't really have a name, but yeah,
And
pretty
on top
much.
of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
Poor dude, he's like, what is going on?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed.
Yep.
I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Oh boy.
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone?
That is pretty suspicious.
Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd.
Yeah, Team Master, things have gotten super intense in this game. It's been like non-stop for the last like 45 minutes or so, really.
It was awful.
One thing after the other.
But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all.
So essentially now the secret isn't very secret. Now a number of people already know all about us. Yeah, hello again, AJ. Welcome back. Everything seems to be kind of coming out now about who we are to multiple people.
And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here.
Oh, hello again, Daniel. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. It's actually kind of a surprise I'm still streaming at this point, but there's been a lot of story going on so far. Oh yeah, Team Master Sen uses both chats, I think. Even if he is watching on Twitch sometimes.
Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba.
Yeah.
It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
Oh no, you get lag on both streams? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Team Master. It's one of those nights, huh?
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
Keep streaming at 2 o'clock. Alright, we're definitely not going at 2 o'clock. But at this rate, we might be going to 1 o'clock, looks like.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids.
Yeah, I think what will happen is we'll probably end after this scene. This is like a big scene to end on, and it seems appropriate enough.
And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
Oh, no, Sojiro, you're a good dude. That's not true at all, no.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
Whoa.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Alright, well that's good.
I mean, who would believe such a story?
Good point.
Unless
Well,
they catch you red-handed,
catchy
it's
for one.
impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, about that. We're kind of close to being caught red-handed, technically. They would have pictures.
Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Well, okay, to answer Team Master's question about Sojiro being the guardian of both MC and Futaba. Futaba, he was close to her mother? I don't know the exact relationship they had. But when her mother died, he took her in and became her guardian. And that's been the case for a number of years. With the main character was caught committing a crime, which technically is trying to defend a woman who's being attacked by someone. And then he got sent on probation, and he was essentially assigned guardianship of him. I don't know if they're related in some way or if it was just kind of random. But either way, he's looking after him as his guardian while he's on probation here in the city. Wait, what was this question exactly? Okay. Well, I mean, kind of the same question either way. What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba...
Yeah. We're getting ourselves into a very difficult situation here. And potentially deadly. But we've kind of already seen how it can get deadly, so it's not really a surprise at this point.
Then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
Okay.
We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
What's going on? I can't hold it back. There's no point of being loyal in a video game. You won't get punished in real life. Just in the game. Well, I'm not really concerned about being punished. It's just interesting. I'm just interested to see the way this story plays out if you stay loyal to them. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's really a big deal either way. There's no right or wrong way to play it. I'm just kind of curious to see the way it plays out if we stay loyal to a character. It's kind of the same thing as if you cheat on all the characters, I guess. I don't know why it matters so much either way.
At least we avoided the worst case scenario of being reported arbitrarily.
Well, I didn't think that was going to actually happen.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Yeah, that's right, Just Saucin. I don't have anything against like playing the game and seeing what happens if you cheat on all the characters. I mean, I find that pretty interesting as well. I just don't know if I'm going to do it that way.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, arbitrarily, maybe that's not the word for it. That was a bit weird. Oh, she's in her room. What's going on here? What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wow, they dropped the F-bomb in this game. Did they do that before? Damn. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Try was not okay. Yeah, good point. I had a feeling that boss is no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? That's why. Oh, he's boring as dirt. Don't cheat with her. I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown. The same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Probably. Kind of already seen that it was. Or at least that they're very highly involved with it. Sure. And you letting your imagination run wild a bit? I don't know about that, but it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. This goes all the way to the top. No, you know what it's gonna be, guys? You know it's gonna be a member of The Orange Clan, yes. The ancient clan from Fahrenheit, or Indigo Prophecy. They're the ones behind it all, of course. Clearly, that's the answer. The ancient Mayan Orange Clan. It's all related. Yes, Reese, you know it. Search in your heart. You know it to be true. What the hell's going on? She's still in her room. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Well. This is quite a situation we found ourselves in here, isn't it? So, about what I said earlier about leaning towards Makoto.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe now I'm kind of leaning more towards Futaba, like I said. I don't know. I'm not really that committed right now. I'm not sure who we're going with. I'm conflicted in my heart. That was quite an endearing scene for Futaba. I have to admit, that was a really good scene in the game. A lot of you guys were saying the same thing here. Captain Toad is the one causing it, yes. Well, for sure, we're gonna save. And cheating, trying. I'm not saying we're cheating. We haven't committed to anyone yet. So if we were to commit to Futaba right now, that wouldn't be cheating. But I think this is too good of an opportunity to do anything but absolutely cliffhang every single person in the chat or watching this video after the fact and say, we're gonna end the stream here and you're all gonna have to figure out what I do in the next episode. So, having said that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I sure enjoyed the hell out of it. Very interesting stuff happening story-wise and apparently with our characters as well. I think I'm really gonna have to think of this over the next day. What I'm gonna decide to do here. I'm gonna spend the next day thinking about this. And you'll just have to wait and see. It's ending. Oh, it is ending, I assure you. So without further ado, guys, I will wish you a very good night. Special thanks to, again, Seraph Creed, Team Master Sen, TCAM, and also throw in JP for good measure, since he did use the Streamlabs thing the other day for the stream we did, and I'm very appreciative for that. So I'll toss his name in there probably at some point in the future as well. For the rest of you, thanks for coming out to the stream. I hope you had fun, and I hope you join me next time to see what happens in this crazy game. Have a good night, everyone.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside.